Have you ever paused at the stove, spatula in hand, and wondered whether those two humble eggs about to sizzle in butter are friends or foes? For decades, the conversation has ricocheted between praise, nature's multivitamin, and panic, artery-clogging cholesterol bombs. Yet the truth is far richer, more nuanced, and, if you harness it, profoundly empowering. Because inside every eggshell beats a nutritional symphony. Proteins orchestrating tissue repair, fats tuning hormones, pigments shielding your vision, and trace minerals whispering instructions to immune cells. When you commit to 2 eggs a day, you unleash that symphony morning after morning, allowing its notes to reverberate through your bloodstream, muscles, nerves, and even the microscopic switches of your DNA. But like any powerful instrument, eggs can play discordant chords in bodies unprepared for their intensity. What follows is an uncompromising tour, no sugar-coated half-truths, through the benefits, caveats, and best practices of a habit that might just remodel your health from the inside out. First, let's crack open the yolk itself, a golden planet suspended in albumin. That yolk carries 6 grams of complete protein, meaning every essential amino acid your body cannot synthesize is delivered in perfect ratios for muscle repair, enzyme construction, and immune cell formation. Alongside sit fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, guardians of vision, calcium metabolism, antioxidant defense, and blood clotting. Most multivitamin formulas merely sprinkle synthetic versions of these nutrients. Eggs offer them in their naturally coexisting matrix, which research shows the gut absorbs far more efficiently. 2 eggs provide nearly half the recommended daily intake of vitamin D, a nutrient many seniors and office workers are deficient in despite abundant sunshine. That matters because vitamin D acts like a conductor for calcium. Without it, bones grow brittle, muscles misfire, and the immune system wages a clumsy war against pathogens. Yet yolks hold more than vitamins. They house choline, an under-celebrated nutrient required to manufacture acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that sparks memory, attention, and mood stability. 2 eggs offer roughly 250 milligrams of choline, meeting about half the daily target for women and a third for men. In brain imaging studies, individuals with higher choline intake show thicker memory-related cortical areas and slower rates of age-associated shrinkage. For pregnant women, choline shapes the baby's neural tube, setting up lifelong cognitive advantages. Ask any nutritionist where to find choline naturally, and the list is short: beef liver, soy lecithin, and conveniently egg yolk. Turn now to the egg white, a translucent dome of albumin proteins that, once heated, unfurl into a fluffy lattice. Those proteins rank nearly perfect on the biological value scale, meaning the body wastes almost none of their amino acids. Inside muscles, a key amino called leucine triggers mTOR, the molecular switch for protein synthesis. Translation: 2 eggs at breakfast. Prime your biceps, calves, and even heart muscle to rebuild more vigorously after exercise or day-to-day wear. That's crucial for anyone inching past 30, when natural muscle decline, sarcopenia, begins to nibble away at strength and metabolic health. Eggs do more than construct tissue. They regulate the hormones that tell your body what to do with that tissue. The yolk's blend of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats nudges the ratio of LDL to HDL cholesterol in a favorable direction for most healthy people. Contrary to the outdated notion that dietary cholesterol directly translates to arterial plaque, modern research shows the body compensates. When you eat cholesterol, the liver simply produces less. In fact, the rise in HDL, the scavenger cholesterol that escorts fat debris out of arteries, often outpaces any LDL increase from egg consumption. Combined with antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin, which prevent LDL particles from oxidizing, the real spark for plaque, eggs emerge as cardiovascular allies rather than enemies in the majority of studies. That antioxidant duo, lutein and zeaxanthin, also explain why optometrists increasingly recommend eggs for eye health. These carotenoids accumulate in the macula, acting as internal sunglasses that filter blue light damage from screens and sunlight. People with higher macular pigment density show a dramatically lower risk of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness after 60. While spinach and kale carry more lutein per gram, the fat in egg yolk makes the pigment 3 to 4 times more bioavailable. So paradoxically, the modest dose in 2 eggs often beats a mountain of raw greens in protective power. Still, no food is one-sidedly heroic. Eggs do contain cholesterol, about 186 milligrams each, and arachidonic acid, a pro-inflammatory fat. For roughly 15% of the population, so-called hyperresponders, yolk cholesterol does drive LDL higher than average. Individuals with familial hypercholesterolemia, uncontrolled diabetes, or certain ApoE genetic variants should monitor blood lipids closely if they embark on a 2-egg-a-day habit. Likewise, people susceptible to inflammation-driven pain conditions may need to balance egg yolks with foods rich in omega-3s, salmon, flax, to neutralize arachidonic acid's effects. Nutrition is personal chemistry. Understanding your own biochemistry is power. Safety is another axis of responsibility. Eggs possess the rare trait of being both a raw protein source and a porous shell product of an animal. That makes them potential carriers of Salmonella bacteria. Commercial U.S. eggs are washed, removing the protective cuticle nature design, which is why refrigeration is mandatory. Always inspect shells for cracks, store cartons below 40 DJF, and cook whites until opaque and yolks until thickened if you're immunocompromised, pregnant, or serving elders. Poaching and soft boiling can still deliver a luscious yolk so long as the white is set, striking a balance between gourmet pleasure and microbial caution. Let's address weight management, a goal that drives many dietary experiments. Studies comparing egg breakfast to bagel breakfast show that, despite identical calories, egg eaters feel fuller for up to 4 hours longer, consume fewer total calories over the next 24 hours, and lose more body fat over 8-week interventions. The mechanism blends protein's satiety hormone, peptide YY, slower gastric emptying, and steadier post-meal insulin. Because eggs contain virtually no carbohydrates, they keep blood sugar stable, sparing the energy crash that often sparks mid-morning pastry raids. Thus, 2 eggs at dawn can ripple through noon and evening choices, indirectly sculpting waistlines. Energy isn't only about calories, it's also about iron, vitamin B12, folate, and riboflavin, nutrients eggs parcel out in generous amounts. B12 and folate team up to fabricate red blood cells, the oxygen shuttles of your physiology. When those cells are robust, tissues receive richer oxygen saturation, translating into clearer thinking, warmer hands, and greater stamina during errands or workouts. Add in riboflavin's role in mitochondrial energy production, and you see why many people report heightened vitality after reinstating eggs post-dietary hiatus. Skin, hair, and nails echo internal nutrition, and eggs speak fluent beauty. Biotin shepherds keratin formation. Zinc orchestrates collagen cross-linking. Vitamin A governs sebum secretion that keeps scalp and skin hydrated. Together, 2 eggs supply these micronutrients in natural harmony, often outperforming expensive supplement cocktails. Dermatologists witnessing brittle nails or diffuse hair shedding frequently discover low dietary protein or biotin, the very deficits eggs correct with breakfast. The immune system, our invisible armor, also feeds on egg nutrients. Selenium, present in therapeutic quantities, crafts antioxidant enzymes, glutathione peroxidases, that neutralize viral-induced oxidative blasts. Vitamin D in yolks modulates T-cell activity, helping the body strike the sweet spot between aggressive defense and autoimmune misfire. Even the humble amino acid cysteine that's abundant in eggs converts into glutathione, the master antioxidant, giving white blood cells a chemical shield during infection battles. Now consider longevity. Centenarian studies often emphasize plant-heavy diets, but they rarely omit high-quality animal proteins in modest portions. Eggs, with their exceptional nutrient density per calorie, fit neatly into that blueprint. By supporting muscle retention, maintaining eye health, buffering oxidative stress, and stabilizing blood sugar, they tackle the very pillars of healthy aging identified by gerontologists. The choline-acetylcholine connection also intersects with dementia prevention, while lutein's anti-inflammatory properties calm chronic low-grade inflammation, an underlying accelerant of every age-related disease. Of course, sustainability and ethics hover in every modern food conversation. Pasture-raised hens not only enjoy better welfare, but often produce eggs with higher omega-3 levels and richer vitamin E due to forage diets. If budget allows, choosing local, free-range cartons supports animal well-being, small farms, and a marginally greener planet. If cost is a barrier, even conventional eggs provide the vast majority of the nutritional benefits discussed. So don't let perfect become the enemy of good. What about preparation? Heat can destroy some antioxidants, yet also makes others more bioavailable and eliminates pathogens. Soft-boiled or poached eggs strike an ideal compromise. Minimal oxidation of yolk fats, preserved lutein, and fully denatured avidin protein, which otherwise binds biotin. Using extra virgin olive oil instead of butter for scrambling fuses egg lecithin with heart-healthy monounsaturates, while adding diced tomatoes or spinach increases vitamin C that aids iron absorption. Think of the frying pan as a laboratory where you can amplify benefits or introduce liabilities. Choose fresh, cold-pressed oils in moderate heat. Finally, for those allergic to eggs or following plant-exclusive diets, nutrients can be recreated with planting: tofu or lentil protein for amino acids, algae-based DHA for brain health, sunflower lecithin for choline, and mixed carotenoid supplements for eye defense. Yet no single plant food replicates the full egg package, which is precisely why eggs hold enduring fascination among nutrition scientists. So the next time you tap an eggshell on the counter, recognize you're not merely preparing breakfast. You're orchestrating a biochemical dialogue with every cell. Muscles poised to rebuild, neurons sharpening focus, immune scouts forging weapons, and arteries adjusting their lipid traffic. Will 2 eggs a day guarantee perfect health? No food alone wields that power. But used wisely and balanced with vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and mindful movement, eggs can become a keystone habit, small in effort yet monumental in cumulative impact. Your body keeps score of tiny choices repeated over years. Let each morning's crack and sizzle remind you that transformation is often born in the simplest rituals.